We are currently in Egusi storage season, and many people are jumping into storage because they have heard that Egusi have made people a lot of money, and they also want to make money. And some people, honestly, have been giving out money to people. Take, buy Egusi and store for me. When you sell, we share profit. All these business models are fantastic. But before you commit your money to anybody, or before you buy the Egusi yourself to store, if you're a complete beginner, watch this video. For someone who has been into Egusi storage for a long time, most likely all the things I'll be sharing here, you already know them because you're into storage and you know how storage business work. But for people who are complete beginner, you watching me now, you have never done it before, you will need to watch this video. And if you're new to my channel, I have a free book that I've written, How to Succeed in Agri-Business in Nigeria. It's free book that I give to complete beginners that, look, study this thing so you will know where to set your leg, so you can pick the niche that best suits who you are. So check the video description or the comment section. You will see the link there. Download it. Take your time to study it before you move ahead and invest money into agriculture. It's free, does not mean it's less of value. High quality value. And it's a book that you can read in one sitting, so it's not something big. Now, let's discuss Egusi storage. This is not the first time I am making video on Egusi storage. I've made it before in the past. I think that was last year. And some people bought Egusi from me. Some did the storage. But this is one thing I've learned doing Egusi storage with people and watching others do Egusi storage. There are challenges that are in this business. And if you don't know the challenges, you will not invest. See, I believe this is one of the, how do I put it, weakness that I have. Many times when people come to me, Billionaire Farmer, I want to invest into agriculture, and I tell them the truth, they end up not investing. In fact, many people have done that to me. And I was calculating the other time that, is it that I'm giving bad advice, or what is the issue? Because people, when they approach me, I've learned that they are not looking for truth. They just want me to accept with the ignorance they have. Sorry to use that word. But when they are reaching out to me, they want me to accept with what they want to do. So not too long, someone reached out to me and said, Billionaire Farmer, I want to start a snail farm, 25,000 capacity. Maybe he might watch this video. I was like, okay, snail farming is profitable business. I've not done it, but I have friends who are into it, and we talk. In fact, many of them reach out to me to write business plan for their client. So I have so much knowledge on snail farming. But I told this person that since you're a complete beginner, I will not advise you to stock or build a 25,000 capacity snail farm. That is not the wisest approach. I tell people the same thing. If you want to go into poultry, don't start with 20,000 capacity or 100,000 capacity. You have the money. Thank God that you have the money to do 25,000. Let's do a pilot phase. The pilot phase will help you to learn. It will help you to understand people you're trusting with or trusting the project with. You will understand who they are, because people are very unpredictable. People can be very good until money comes to them, or until you give them the responsibility. Not that they will run away with your money, but some people will easily display their lack of knowledge, and you will see it. For example, now I can claim that I am a good poultry farmer. I've been doing poultry farming for the past 5 years. But when you check those 5 years, what was my capacity? Maybe I was doing 500. The person who is doing 500 capacity cannot manage 5,000. It's not the same thing. So you allow the person to grow in that business before you can invest big money in it. And many people don't do this. And at the end of the day, they get frustrated, and then they tell you agriculture is not a profitable business, and dash. So don't be like that. Now, there are steps that I want you to take if you want to do Egusi storage. And before I give you the step, if you want to buy Egusi, reach out to me. We are selling a bag of Egusi for 130,000. And some people will be asking me what is the weight of a bag. A bag is around 110 to 115 kg. a bag of egusi is around 110 to 115 kg per bag. And how we make people to understand, here in Nigeria, the bag of egusi in Benue State is not the same size with the bag in Taraba State. It's not the same size with the bag in Niger State. And it's not the same size with the bag in Nasarawa State. So I am speaking to you as someone who is selling from Benue, Taraba, Niger State. And the easiest way for you to understand how we do our bag here is by showing you by penters, the rubber pent we use in measurement. So this bag is 110, or let me say 115 kg. But when you use the penter to check, you will have 30 penters in a bag. So many times when we buy from farmers in Niger State, their bag is not up to 30 penters. So what we do, their bag is 15 penters. So what we do is that we buy 2 bags from farmers there to complete 1 bag. I hope that makes sense for you now. So if you want to buy egusi, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp. We'll source clean egusi and send to you. And I don't sell less than 10 bags. So minimum quantity order is 10 bags and above. That is 1.3 million naira, right? Then we can buy, send it to you. You don't have to pay for weighbill. That is plus delivery to your major town. Maybe not in your village, do you understand? But we can send to your state where you can easily pick them. So my WhatsApp number is there. Reach out to me so we can send egusi to you. This is the best season for you to buy egusi. If you're looking at storage, if you're looking at making money from it, this is the best time. We sold egusi last year. Some people who bought to store, they bought late and they struggled to sell because the profit margin was not making sense to them. So if you want to store your egusi, buy it now at 130. Let me tell you the truth. By December or so, you can sell that 1 bag for 190 or 150,000 naira. I will explain some of these things so that you get. Now, the first step you must take is buy timely. There are 4 steps I want you to take if you want to do egusi storage. Step number 1, buy timely. Which is the best time for you to buy egusi? Now, if you don't buy it this month and you buy around, say, September, most likely you're buying late. You're buying from those that bought directly from farmers and store. So if you want to buy egusi, buy it timely. This is not just to egusi, but many other commodities that people do storage. When you buy wrongly, you will lose because you will struggle to sell. And let me explain this issue of selling. Or let me say that is the 4th point, right? So the second step you should take is store properly. So there is no special way for you to store your egusi. If you want to store egusi, the best way for you to do, just keep it in a well-ventilated warehouse. Do you understand? And I will explain this issue of warehouse. So it could be a room, maybe 1 store in your house. You can store, but it should be well-ventilated. Because if it is not, the egusi will get bad. You have rotting one, rats will eat some, so many things will happen to them. And then when it's time for you to sell, you will struggle because you will now have poor quality. So storage is that you keep it in a well-ventilated area. Very clean place, not a place where directly on the floor where it will get contact with cold and then get bad. Now the 3rd step is what? Know your market now. This is one of the mistakes many beginners make. When they want to store egusi, they don't know who they want to sell to. So take for example now, I'm considering with my cooperative members whether we will buy egusi for storage. We're having a meeting tomorrow and I will bring that to them. Whether we should buy egusi for storage. Why I'm saying whether we should buy egusi for storage is that we have to consider the market. Who are the users of egusi? And how can we reach out to them profitably? Many people are buying egusi. We have individuals who buy this egusi to cook, restaurant owners, exporters, people who have African stores abroad, they buy. But what volume? Do I have their contacts? If my target is to buy this egusi and export to African stores abroad, do I have their contacts? How do they prefer their egusi to be? Peeled one, how much are they paying per ton? Are they buying per ton or per bag or per rubber penta? These are some of the things you have to check now. If you're selling to those women who resell in cups, mudu, penta in the market, how can you reach out to them? How do they prefer their egusi to be? Are they paying better for peeled one or the unpeeled? It's only when you understand this that you can do the storage. So if you are looking at, I want to go into storage of egusi, understand your market first. So someone like me, if I store egusi now, the only way I'm planning to sell is to resell it back unpeeled in the market. So I'll get a warehouse which is close to the market and store it there and be watching how the price is going on in the market. Once it's fine for me, I'll load it on my pickup and resell in the market. I don't want to be selling one penta to farmers, or let me say to end users. And I'm not intending to repackage and sell a smaller unit. I will store in the warehouse, maybe 300 bags or 500 bags. When it's time for me to sell, I will load it like that and take it back to the market and resell. That is my market. Now, people reach out to me, Billionaire Farmer, can you store for us? I don't store for individuals. I store for my cooperative members. In fact, we do trading of many other agro-commodities, but we do it as a cooperative. So we are not storing for you as Mr. Emeka or Mr. John. No, we are putting money together as cooperative. And like I say, we are yet to decide whether we'll do egusi storage, because we have other commodities we are targeting. But egusi is another opportunity. Do you understand? So if you're looking at that, you to calculate your market. If I store this egusi, I'll be selling one bag to this market woman. So you go for what you can do to them. So we have a warehouse. So this one is for people who want to do storage. And maybe you're based within Abuja or you're based in the East, but you want us to keep it for you here in Abuja or in close to Niger State. It's not far from Niger State, right? In Gwagwalada. If you're in Abuja and you want to get to know the warehouse, I can connect you with the warehouse owner. He's one of my boss. Very secured place. There's no storage there. Like, it's a very big plaza that was built for provision store, but the place has been there. And I say, okay, why not we use this place as storage? And as I speak with you now, people have rented the place. They have stored their goods. So you just have to rent your own room, have your own key, and store your product there. And anytime you need, just put us on call. We'll pick it and send to you. As simple as ABC, and you make your own money. So for people who don't have storage facility and they want to store egusi and they want us to be picking it to sending it to them, we have a warehouse for you in Abuja where you can store. If you know Abuja, maybe you know Gwagwalada, I can connect you with the warehouse owner. You go and see it yourself. You bargain, you get the space, and you do your storage business there. It's a very secure place, like I've said. I've went there before countless times. So that is that for egusi and where to keep it. Now, the fourth thing is this: sell timely at profit. This is where many people miss. They want to do storage of egusi, and the profit margin they are looking for is like 50,000 per bag. I would say you're selfish, but for me, it doesn't make sense. See, I don't know, maybe because I've worked with Hausa people and I understand how they work. An Hausa man is willing to make 5 naira as profit. He doesn't have any issue. And he's also willing to make 1 million naira too. But he has his benchmark of profit that he can make and he will be happy. That is my life too. So if I store egusi now, wallahi, once I'm able to make like 10,000 per bag, I will sell it. In fact, even if it's less than 10,000 per bag, I will sell it. Because me, if I'm doing the story of egusi, I will store nothing less than 100 bags. And these 100 bags that I'm storing, if I make, say, 10,000 per bag times 100, the profit is okay for me. As long as my capital is safe and I've made 10,000 per bag by 100, bro, for me, it's big money. I don't know about other people. Because if you buy egusi now, by December, you can sell and make profit. This is what I know. But do your market research. Maybe for some people, you don't even need to buy it and store. You need to buy it now and sell now. Because 130 per bag in Benue State or Niger State, when you go to Onitsha, it might be 170 or even 200,000. So you can buy from Benue today. Once it hits Imo State today, you resell and you make your money. And don't just assume. Go to the market and ask questions. Ask these people, how much are they selling? How much are they buying wholesale? Then you give your proposal to them. I can supply you. Go to restaurant. They use a lot of egusi. Talk to them. I can supply you egusi. And many of them might decide to pay. Say, okay, supply to us. You supply to them and you make your money. So if you're watching this video and you want to go into egusi storage and you're looking at, I don't know where to buy or where or how much I should buy, you can reach out to me and I will help you to source the egusi and supply to you. And also you can be part of a cooperative. If we decide to store egusi, you'll be part of it. I don't store for individuals. I want to make that very clear. I don't store for individuals. We store as a cooperative. We buy and sell as a cooperative. But you're free to buy and store by yourself in your warehouse, by yourself, and sell when it's time. And if you cannot store, you're also open to buy now and resell immediately. You will still make your profit. So thank you for watching this video. If you want to do egusi storage, my WhatsApp number is there. My email is there. Reach out to me so we can get it done for you. My name is Dennis. You can call me Billionaire Farmer.